Porn is everywhere, easily accessible and often normalized. But have you ever considered how it might be silently shaping your beliefs about love, connection, intimacy, and even your own self-perception? What if it's not just entertainment, but something distorting your view of what healthy sex and relationships should look like? Porn is selling you a fantasy. It shows you a scripted version of intimacy that's miles away from what actually happens in real life. In today's video, we're here to debunk the myths, dismantle the illusions, and expose the fake intimacy that porn tries to sell you, so you can break free from the fantasy and discover what it takes to build a truly healthy and fulfilling relationship. And since a lot of you relate to our videos on porn addiction, we hoped this topic would be helpful to you too. Let's dive in. Why am I not this perfect? Porn sells idealized, often unrealistic body standards that can mess with how you see yourself. It glorifies muscular bodies for men and toned, slim, often underweight bodies for women. And on top of that, add exaggerated breast sizes and completely hairless pubic areas. The problem? Real life is far from perfection. Most of us don't have six-pack abs or fit into these narrow beauty ideals, and that's perfectly okay. When you constantly see these perfect bodies on screen, it's easy to feel like you don't measure up, comparing yourself to all those bodies and thinking, if only I could look this good. Over time, this leads to body image issues and low self-esteem. It creates this nagging doubt, not just about how you look, but about who you are and how you feel. Are you confident enough, exciting enough, passionate enough? These impossible ideals make it hard to see that you're already worthy, just as you are. So try to remember the reality. Bodies come in all shapes and sizes with stretch marks, body hair, and everything in between, and they're all beautiful. Choose your role. Another issue with porn is the portrayal of toxic gender roles. It often shows men as the ones in control and dominant, while women are passive and submissive, being there to please them. Seeing this over and over and over makes it easy to treat people like objects. And it leads to misogyny or even sexual violence. These toxic portrayals can make you feel alone and hopeless, believing that real, healthy relationships aren't even possible. It's easy to start believing that true intimacy, where both people feel heard and respected, doesn't exist. And the more you see this one-sided view of sex, the more it can make you feel disconnected, anxious, or even scared that you'll never find someone who really understands or respects you. And on top of that, men may start to resent women for weaponizing sex against them, while women resent men for objectifying them and viewing them as objects. But in real life, sex should be about both people being on the same page. What it's not about is one person calling the shots while the other person just goes along with it. Men, women, anyone involved is there to enjoy and participate. Leaving a mark. Sexual aggression is another harmful aspect of pornography. Some scenes, especially like the ones that fit into specific categories and kinks, show aggressive and rough sexual acts. These scenes don't usually pay attention to the potential pain and discomfort that go hand in hand with aggressive sex. They also avoid showing the use of safe words, which are a must-have to make sure everyone is okay. Because of all this, it's easy to get the idea that sex has to be rough to be good. That's when you might feel stuck, like the fantasy has taken over, making reality seem dull and boring in comparison. Your perception gets distorted, and it may feel like no matter what you do, you can't break free. But here's the thing, real life intimacy offers something far deeper and more meaningful than any scripted scene ever could. Healthy sex is more about care and gentleness, not just being as forceful as possible. Safety first, How often do you actually see a condom being used in porn? Probably not that much, right? Porn often skips over the real-life consequences that come with sex, like the risks of pregnancy or STDs. This makes it seem like skipping protection is totally fine. It also plays into something called optimism bias, where you might start thinking that stuff only happens to other people, not me, until it happens to you. This kind of thinking can be really harmful. In real life, using condoms or birth control is a must for anyone who wants to protect their sexual health. The risks are real, and they can have a lasting impact. Taking steps to protect yourself means caring for your well-being and your future. You deserve to feel secure and at peace with your choices, and using protection is a simple way to ensure that. I didn't say yes. And finally, in many pornographic scenes, consent is implied or not explicitly shown. You rarely see partners checking up on themselves to make sure they're not overstepping any boundaries. In real life, consent isn't just about agreeing to have sex. It should be carried out through the entire experience. When porn skips this step, it skews your understanding of how important clear, enthusiastic, and mutual consent is in real life sex. This can get extremely dangerous because it could lead to sexual assault or harassment, leaving survivors to carry deep emotional scars. If you've ever felt pressured during a moment of intimacy, you know how uncomfortable and unsettling that can be. When there's no open communication, it can leave you feeling uneasy and questioning whether your yes really feels like your own. So, did you relate to any of these points? Let us know in the comments below. It's easy to get caught up in these unrealistic portrayals. Porn not only damages how you see healthy sex, but it also negatively impacts your brain in general. Take a look at this video if you'd like to learn more about it. Meanwhile, try to remember the key ingredients to healthy sex: consent, boundaries, care, and respect. Don't let fake and scripted scenes get to you. Thanks for watching, and take care.